Right, I'm back home, as you can see. Um, the video is coming up a bit grainy on this, but I don't know what it's going to look like when it goes up to YouTube. So if it's grainy, it's grainy. But this is using my webcam, and that means I don't have to worry about like recording for only 5 minutes. I can take me time. So it's about 7 in the morning. Uh, I got in last night, no, evening about like 6, 7, and I just crashed. I was fairly jarred. I actually got drunk on the train. Um, I did upload, or at least I tried to upload another video, but the internet was so slow. And now looking at it, I can do without. So this will be the last video, and it's just really my thoughts of the whole thing. I was only there for 4 days, and it wasn't as bad as I thought. Very young crowd there in Belfast, very friendly. Staff in the hotel were very friendly, but there was a few things. For starters, everyone, and I mean everyone, shouted. And when I said shout, I mean like it's the most casual thing in the world. Just a stream like this. I don't get it. Then again, I've always been kind of a quiet person anyway. Um, but it was never like angry shouting. It's just casually they scream as they talk. The men in particular, the women less so. They're very quiet. Um, the town also had a weird thing where a lot of their machines weren't working. Elevators in particular were just atrocious. Some going completely out of service, others being incredibly slow or being very janky and wobbly. And it could be a little bit, you know, frustrating, uh, especially when it's happened to you like 5 times in one day. But besides that, the internet also, there was a lot of places that had internet, like free Wi-Fi and such, but the signal strength could be terrible. Still, it's better than nothing, you know. On some places it did work fine. Um, let's see. Um, like I said before, there were tons of bars and restaurants, but I didn't really go to them. I didn't really go to them at all. Um, I went in for a drink here, lunch there. Um, I know the last video I was in Weatherspoons. I wouldn't recommend going there. The breakfast was alright, but the pints, they didn't know how to pour a pint there. They didn't know how to pour a pint in a lot of places, actually. And the food could be terrible. Other places were really nice. One place I'd really recommend is called Tribal Burger, which I think is like Gourmet Burger, the chain. But the burger there I had was gorgeous. And they knew how to pour a pint, so best of both worlds. Um, Prices could be good in some cases, bad in the other, but that's the north. Anyone who's in Ireland knows that if you go up north, you get to deal with a lot of really good prices in some cases and really crap in the other. Mm, apparently there was Oktoberfest going on there on the Keys, and I had a chance to go yesterday and I didn't. Really shame, but uh, besides that, it was perfectly fine. Oh, one thing I didn't really want to say when I was at the hotel, I did tell them as I left, but besides the lifts, the only other problem I had with the hotel was that there was all these hairs all over my bed whenever the cleaners came. I think really long hair, and as you can guess, it's not really mine. And it couldn't be this either, because it's too wiry. Well, I told them that maybe one of the cleaners didn't do up her hair right, and it was just scattered everywhere. And you think, well, that's not a big deal. You're right, it isn't, but someone would think that a big deal. So I thought they should know. I got a good few things in terms of gifts. Got my roommate some aftershave. Uh, I got my friend in the States, I got her like some crappy, what do you call it, fridge magnet. Got myself a few books, a shirt that you saw me wearing before, and the hat from the Titanic. And this, Game of Thrones merch. I'm sure totally licensed. And they were all recently priced. But yeah, I do feel like I should have tried more to go out and enjoy myself. I mean, I was there for 4 days and I didn't really. The only time I got generally pissed was on the trip back. But it's not even like drinking. Like, I didn't really chat to many people. I did have a really cool conversation with the barman at I think it's called Triple X, and it looks very sort of burlesque-y. I tried to take some pictures, but the camera was just terrible in there. My phone. It was all red light and lens flare was everywhere. That was nice though. I was thinking I should have gone back there. Also, the bar I went into very briefly, the Five Lamps or something like that, I think it's called. That was really cool. Very Irishy bar, but it didn't feel too touristy. There was a woman there, she must have been about 70, tiny, and she had on a a jacket, right? A leather jacket with break all the rules on the back, with skulls and roses and barbed wire all over it, with gauges in her ear and a do-rag. She looked fucking badass. I still don't know why I didn't take a picture. I suppose it would have been a bit awkward if I went, "Oh, sorry, could I take your picture?" It would have been a bit much. Maybe if I'd have gotten talking to her. But you see, that was the thing, I didn't really talk to anyone. I went and did things, and I didn't do a lot of them either. But yeah, it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't great either, and I've only got myself to blame on that one. I'm heading off to Galway in January, and I plan to do this as well. I'm going to go for my birthday, turning 30. I know, I look so young. How could I be turning 30? But I plan to, at the very least, go out more in the evening time. Not just say, oh, I'm tired, I'm going to go to sleep. Fuck that. If I can be tired around about midnight, that starts making sense. You know, I'm fucking tired at 5 in the afternoon, you know? But yeah, Galway's a party town, and I've been there before, so I know one or two really nice places. Probably going to go for about 3 days, something like that. But that should be pretty fun. That's me though. Like I said, if the sound is off, I can't really do that. I'm working off an absolutely atrocious little web camera right on top of my tiny little screen. And as for the artifacting, if this pops up, I have no idea how to fix it. So I suppose the trade-off is crappy quality for a lot of video, or acceptable quality for like 5 minutes at the time. I'll try and work around it. Can only do so much. And like I said, I might end up getting some software and fiddling around with it. It could be fun. Could be useful. But overall, I would recommend going to Belfast if you've never been. It's nowhere near as dangerous, except for the areas that are fairly dangerous, but every city has that, you know. You wouldn't go to Dublin and go to Ballymun on holidays, you know. And if you have, Jesus. Um, but yeah, I am, well, I'm just finished breakfast. I'm going to catch up with my stuff on YouTube that I missed from last night, which is a lot. Jesus, I've been busy. And I will see you when I see you.